Here is News Channel 2 Sports Director Spencer Davidson.
Good evening. Championship Tuesday in high school baseball and softball is upon us. We had 3 Section 3 championship games involving local teams. All of them pit 2 area squads head-to-head with a section title on the line. We'll start out with the late game at Onondaga Community College Class C baseball final between Cinderella Story, 11 seed Adirondack, and top seed Westmoreland, who comes in at a perfect 19-0. Bottom of the first, Bulldogs have runners on first and second with Owen Davison up. That pitch gets by and goes to the backstop. Heads up base running from Caleb Miller, who comes around from second to score, and Westmo is on the board first. Top 2, now the Wildcats are set up with runners on first and second. Isaac Kronizer chops it the other way past second. Jake Corey comes around to score, and just like that, the game is tied. Now that response was only the beginning for Adirondack. Still in the second, they're at the corners for Gabe Shahaki, who squares to bunt. The out is made at second, but Bailey Gleesman crosses the plate. Wildcats now on top, 2-1. Got to put pressure on the defense. We go now to the top of the third. Again, Cats have him on the corners. Colin White ripped down the third baseline and deep into the outfield. Scoring is Alex Kahn. Now to get to the top of the mountain, you have to slay the dragon, and that's exactly what Adirondack did tonight as they went on to win 6-2 to complete their Cinderella run in the Section 3 tournament. They stun the Bulldogs to capture the Section 3 Class C title. Just before that one at OCC, 4-seed Morrisville-Eaton took on 2-seed Oriskany in the Class D final. No score, bottom of the second. Redskins have runners on second and third. Anthony Kernan at the dish. He pulls a liner into left for a base knock. That'll get Alex Burrows and Nick Hayes across the plate for a 2 RBI single. Oriskany goes on top by 2. Top of the fourth, same score. Morrisville now threatening with 2 on. Lincoln Dapson slices it to second. The out is made at first, but it scores Nicholas Brady on the fielder's choice. Warriors cut the deficit to 1. Next batter, Riley Dooley with a man on third. That's ripped past short. It'll bring Mason Coonrod home. We have ourselves a tie game at 2 apiece. Fired up. To the fifth we go. Warriors up again with a runner on second. Brady at the plate. There's a rope down the line in left. It'll go to the wall. Evan Baker scores. Morrisville-Eaton would shut the door from there. They take this one 3-2 to capture the 2022 Section 3 Class D title. Now we're moving on to the softball side of things now. 1 game today, 2 local teams, both vying for the Section 3 Class D title here. We go across town to Carrier Park in DeWitt for this one. Poland looking to break through after falling in the final last year. Oriskany also the 2 seed in this side of things as well. Bottom of the first, Skins already with 2 runs in. They have a runner on third for Brooke Mattis. She cranks this one out to left, and it dunks fair. Ashley Reed scores from third. Oriskany leads 3-0 after 1. Top of the third, Poland has some work to do, but nothing they can't handle. 1 on for Shelby Higgs. That's driven out to left. It's going to roll to the warning track. Scoring from first on the triple is Chloe Rourke. Tornadoes are on the board. Later in the inning, 3-2 now. Logan Cookenham up with a runner on third. She sends a high pop to center. It's caught. Tagging and scoring on the sac fly is Madison Haver. Poland comes all the way back to tie at 3. Bottom half, Oriskany looking to retake the lead. Runner on third for Elenai Roberts. Chop to second. Now she's out at first, but Megan Wright comes home on the fielder's choice. Skins back on top 4-3. We go to the top of the 7th. It's 5-3. Last chance for Poland, who has 1 in scoring position, and Cookenham at the dish. That's crushed out to center. This one gets down and rolls to the wall. Haver scores. Poland is within 1. Now Cookenham is on third off the triple. Next batter, Cayman Rourke, down to her final strike. Juliet Taliaferri freezes her on the inside corner for the strikeout. That's the ball game. Oriskany hangs on by the skin of their teeth. They take it narrowly 5-4 and are the 2022 Section 3 Class D champions. Well, congrats to all teams today. Now, we're just getting started with championship week here in Section 3, though. Coming up tomorrow, we have 2 more local softball teams competing for championships. New Hartford will take on Auburn for the Class A crown at 4:30. Now, 17 seed Notre Dame, another Cinderella story locally. They'll look to solidify the fairy tale in Class C against Sandy Creek tomorrow at 5. Both games are also at Carrier Park.